League of Legends is full of diverse and cool champions to play as. Each one has their own backstory and their own lore. Some are quite crazy in emphasizing how powerful these champions are, explaining their feats of strength and where they came from. But the stories can make some of these champions seem almost unkillable and can get downright ridiculous. So, after reading an eye-burning amount of lore, I've come up with the top 10 most powerful champions in League of Legends, judging only by their lore. Number 10 goes to Jace. Jace is not quite strong body-wise, but his inventive brain says something completely different. Jace had his family kidnapped by the stereotypical Russian accented bad guy Victor so that he could steal Jace's new technology. Well, Jace decided to kick some Russian ass, Piltover style. He created a mercury cannon that could transform from a hammer-smashing machine into a gigantic repulsor cannon. Jace walked up into Victor's entire lab and blew it to Kingdom Come. Oh, and got his family back. So yeah, this gentleman of Piltover is a one-man army. Number 9 goes to Rengar. Knife kitty, night kitty, put you on a slab. Stealthy kitty, hunter kitty, stab, stab, stab. Yeah, ain't that comforting. Rengar was an orphan child who was raised by a legendary hunter. He himself learned from him and mastered it with his feral instincts. What Rengar does is he hunts things for fun. He loves the thrill of the hunt so much, it's what he lives to do. He is also essentially the kitty version of Predator, just without the crab-like mouth and, fishnets. Number 8 goes to Alistar. This guy is literally the definition of man mode. Alistar was by far the best warrior of his clan, defending his tribe for all of his life. Alistar was a real force to be reckoned with. When he was tricked and drawn away by Noxus, however, they came in and destroyed his entire tribe. When Alistar came back, he found his tribe and family murdered. In an unstoppable rage, Alistar charged at Noxian elites and killed hundreds of them by himself. You know what Noxian elites are? Noxian elites are like Talon and Katarina. Alistar killed hundreds of champion-leveled elites by himself. Yeah, try to raise a red flag in front of this guy and see if you live. Number 7 goes to Jax. Jax's lore is almost breaking the fourth wall. I'm not kidding you. Jax is the Grandmaster of Arms, but he was so good he had not lost a single tournament fight yet. So the new leader of the Summoners, or whatever, declared that Jax was not allowed to use any weapons when he was in the League of Legends tournaments because of how good he was. Please understand this. The head summoner was trying to nerf Jax. So Jax picked up a brass lamppost and started to clobber everybody to death with it. Hey, it's not a weapon. No rules against it. The rules are eventually revoked as their attempt at nerfing Jax did not work. But Jax decided to continue to make his point about his skill and continues to use the lamppost as a beating stick. Number 6 goes to Kha'Zix. The simple concept of Kha'Zix is that he could become the ultimate creature. He kills things and evolves and adapts. The more he consumes, the stronger he becomes. So he could go anywhere on this list, but I feel this is a good place for him because he actually has to build up that strength, and it probably takes him a while. Plus, I'm sure some bug repellent should do the trick. Number 5 goes to Braum. This one is hilariously awesome. Braum is a man who does not have a single bad bone in him. He's soft, gentle-natured, kind, and incredibly helpful. Braum, however, does not just sport a fantastic mustache, but quite a bit of strength, maybe a bit too much. Braum went to help a young troll that was stuck behind an unbreakable door in a mountain, so Braum tried breaking the door, but nothing worked. Till Braum decided to go on top of the mountain and, I'm not kidding you here, punch through the mountain to get to the troll. And he did. Then when he saved the troll, he protected him from an avalanche that he caused with his strength. So yeah, I believe Braum is the strongest human alive. I wouldn't want to get into an arm wrestling match with him. Number 4 goes to Syndra. Yeah, Syndra is basically addicted to, well, power. Syndra displayed a master of the art of magic when she was young, so she was sent to a school to learn to control her powers. As she got older, she got obsessed. She found out one of her mentors was holding back her power so that she could learn to control it before granting it back to her. So, she killed him. Oh, she doesn't sound so tough? Did I forget to mention that she lifted the entire school into the sky permanently? It floats in the air by her magic powers as she practices more and more. Yeah, she's kinda strong. Number 3 goes to Aatrox. Riot made Aatrox's backstory a bit vague purposely, but from what's been told about him, he's frightening. It says he's a legendary warrior that's last of an ancient race called the Darken. The first recorded incident of Aatrox was an ancient battle a long time ago, where Aatrox joined the losing side to help the losing nation win the entire war. He killed thousands without trying, and he empowered every soldier with the strength of 10 men each. He is depicted as a hero and a villain through all parts of Runeterra history. He also somehow created Tryndamere. It may be safe to say that Aatrox does not age, and judging by how good he is in battle, I don't think he's gonna die soon. Number 2 goes to Kayle and Morgana. Well, this one is quite easy to say why they're powerful. You know, they're immortal. Kayle and Morgana are sisters who have been fighting for thousands of years, and they still have not come to a conclusion that they are both immortal and should just settle their differences with a chess match. Because if you have been warring for that long, it's about time you found other means of ending the fight. Just saying. Number 1 goes to Nasus and Renekton. To be honest, it's a toss-up between Kayle and Morgana and Nasus and Renekton. Again, they are both immortals, but Renekton considers himself a deity. Meanwhile, Nasus believes to be guardians and not deities. The reason why these brothers pass the sisters is because Renekton and Nasus both have interesting abilities and jobs. Renekton can sense darkness in men's hearts, so he was the gatekeeper of the library. He sent off men with evil intents in their hearts that came to bring to the library to harm. Nasus was a teacher and taught all those who came to the library that he and his brother protected, but Renekton's mind was polluted by the evils of men's hearts and went insane and tried to enslave them all. Kayle and Morgana have been prissy fighting over nothing for years. Meanwhile, Nasus was trying to protect the humans of his world from his own brother's madness. Yeah, this is why they take number 1 spot as the most powerful champions in League of Legends. Well, that's all for this video. Is there another champion that you think should have been on this video? Well, put a comment in the section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.